Hi everyone, here's what's bothering me today. So let me get this straight. Joe Manchin, a very wealthy Democrat from West Virginia, has been stymieing a lot of legislation and Biden's agenda that he wants to try and get passed. And apparently, this guy, while having very much ties to, like a lot of his fortune is tied up in the coal industry, and so he's very much in favor of that, which is arguably a good reason for why he's trying to kill a lot of the climate legislation. The other thing that's coming to me is that he tried to draft this new version of a voting rights bill, and this voting rights bill would have been more moderate and could have real bipartisan support. He said, I just need 10 good Republicans. Well, apparently today they had a vote and not a single Republican joined with them. They all filibustered the bill to death. So right there, we can't trust him on that. And we're still supposed to trust him on, oh, no, we need to compromise on this like massive infrastructure bill. Oh, it's bad. He and Kirsten Sinema have been obstructing this for, it feels like an eternity now. And this man, again, to be sure I have this right, is a Democrat. This Democrat is almost single-handedly holding up Democratic legislation. Please make this make sense to me. And, he's saying, oh, no, there needs to be even more compromise and bipartisan support. We already know you can't get that because Republicans are terrible. Also, the people who originally tried to draft this infrastructure bill, that was like $10 trillion. It's now already been compromised down to $3.5 trillion. And apparently also in the rumor mill, this guy who again is apparently a Democrat is, again, according to the rumors, so take it with a grain of salt, is supposedly considering joining the Republicans. Just fucking go already, dude. You clearly are a Republican in every other way, and you are fighting so incredibly hard against Democratic policy. Like, what? Yeah, dude, you're a Republican. Just go change your cloak already. It is absolutely unreal that this Manchin guy can, A, be considered a Democrat in any way, and B, somehow, grind the whole process to a halt, and then also basically undermine his own team's side, or allegedly his own team's side, when he says, we just need 10 good Republicans, and then not a single one shows up. Yeah, no, you're a Republican. You should have been a Republican a long time ago. What is this farce? And how does this pass for democracy? That's something else I would really like for someone to explain to me. If America is supposedly such a great democracy, how come a minority of people, including one or two people on your own side, basically make it so that nothing can get done for months unless there's even further, quote, compromise, which is really just, look, I gotta go to the golf course by 4 and I'd really like the donors I'm meeting up with to be happy about the money that they've been giving me to enact their agenda here in Washington. Joe Manchin is, if he's supposedly a Democrat, he's undermining his own side. And if he's going to just jump ship to be a Republican anyway, then that just shows he was never on the side of the Democrats in the first place. That's somehow allowed in democracy. Isn't there some way you can get justice for that, or some kind of recompense, or punish him in some way? And I mean, immediately, not, oh, we just gotta wait to boot him from the ballot box. There should be some way to actively recall, punish, remove, silence this jackass who is actively contributing to the harm of millions of Americans, including, no doubt, many of his own constituents. And to the best of my knowledge, there isn't any kind of system or structure in place to do that, or at least nothing that has any significant chance of success. And that is definitely what's bothering me today.